We get called for a verbal act of domestic. We get to the house, mother and father are pretty hysterical. A pal's kid opens the door and yells, Officer Matt, gives me a hug. I was trying to defuse the situation. Everything I was trying wasn't working out. And I was lucky to have the pal's kid come out, was happy to see me, and I feel like the parents could trust me, and we were able to talk it out and defuse the situation.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. When we revived the Police Athletic League 5 years ago, there was a struggle between police and community relations. Officers come in with maybe a predisposed idea of how to police the community, and this program has kickstarted and rejuvenated people within even our own department, to where it's like, wow, we can't lose sight of why we do what we're doing, and it comes back to the kids. You did not stop and take your mind off the fact that they won, ideally putting the puzzle piece together. You kept your focus, and you still continue to work with Jaquan and the rest of your team. That's leadership, my friend.
Seeing the kids here, I'm able to approach them on the street, talk to them for a little bit, and I think their friends who are not involved, they get to see that, and then we become more approachable as a police officer. It shows that we're trying to bridge the gap between the citizens, the children, and the police department.
I wanted to join because it keeps me out of trouble. They also connects with us, and it's during the summertime before we have something to do. Having fun with my friends, having fun with the officers. They give us a lot of activities to do. And then whatever the officers assigned us to do, I do it.
I didn't know what to expect, so I was just gonna ride with it. We did a lot of sports and activities that I liked. You can build that bond between you and police officers. You see them on the streets, and instead of just kind of ignoring them and walking by, you can go and talk to them, and it's actually really nice to see them.
Back out here. There you go.
I've been here long enough to know the procedure about everything going on, and I feel like that also helped me become a leader to the kids who are new. They might be shy because of the police officers.
Why would they be shy in the first place?
Maybe because of the riots and stuff.
People say that all police officers are bad, all police officers want to do harm. You guys are the living proof that that's not the truth. We expect you to step up and say, you know what, there might be some bad police officers, but most of them are good. May 31st of 2020, I thought as a community we were back to square one again. The reality was, after the dust settled, a few days later, our officers were getting calls from the adults, from the parents of these POW kids to say, hey, how you doing? We're thinking about you. We had to remind ourselves that the animosity isn't everybody in the community.
We are in contact with these parents and these kids daily. We know where their address is, we know their phone numbers. They call us, they call the station, we call them, we stop by the houses. They're always talking to us. They want to make sure we're safe, we want to make sure they're safe. It's definitely turned out a lot better for the community relationship with the police officers.
We got to continue to have these honest conversations, and we're not going to stop, and we're not going to let what the country or our city at times deems as a major incident that's going to disrupt the relationships that we're having with the kids in our community and their families.